my YouTube channel. I am Lope, and you're welcome to this channel. I have come again. I have come again. Nobody have come again. Relax and enjoy yourself. Oh yes. So sit down, relax, and enjoy this episode of ladies something talk. What am I saying? Okay, just sit down and relax. This episode is more for ladies because we are talking about who should be your maid of honor. And in case you're a guy and you're listening, it's also good for you to sit down so that you can help your fiance, 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 fiance when she when you people are planning your wedding together, because I've got to realize that when it comes to wedding ceremonies, you don't have excuse of things you do or you didn't do well. Like if you did not do something, you cannot say it's because I did not know. People will be like, if you did not know, why didn't you sort after people who know so that you can acquire the knowledge? So to avoid some of these excuses, I have come for you. I have come for you, and I'll be discussing with you some mistakes ladies do while choosing their maid of honor. Number one is I'm going straight to the point, Abby. Yeah, because that was because I had one of my viewers who said he couldn't get the later part of my previous video, and that he was so much interested to know, but it was like the busy going out part, the wedding part was so much, and he was managing his data. So I had to go. I was like, don't worry, my next video I'll go straight to the point. So that is why I'm going straight to the point. Okay, now let's start with number one, choosing with emotion. You don't choose with emotion. You don't choose with emotion, number one. Two, you don't choose with is my right, is her right. Three, you don't choose. Okay, let me be explaining them. Choosing with emotion. Oh, you saw someone today, like I don't mean someone, maybe your bestie or your friend or someone, anybody, your family, your cousin did something so nice to you. Few time to that time that you are planning your wedding. Now, this girl is so nice, so she should have been the best to be my best of honor. Next thing, you choose the person, pick. You did not even think twice. What are the duties she's meant to do? Will she be able to do those duties? Will she be able to help me sort things out and so on and so forth? But instead, you just choose with how you felt that moment. It's good though, but you don't get, it's not every time that it's okay. Another thing is, some people choose best friend. It is also good to choose best friend. But sometimes your best friend is not supposed to be with you on the stage or on the altar. Your best friend is supposed to be busy sorting things out for you. I've gone to a wedding before that the bride's bestie, instead of doing maid of honor or something, she was there making sure that nobody was touching the bride anyhow. She was doing security. Like not just security, that was her duty for that day, to help the bride to clear roads when she was dancing in. Like people, not all these people now, phone camera, everything on wedding day. Instead of you to sit back in your seat and use good phone so that you'll be able to zoom, you will not. They want to enter the bride. They want to, as if they are, in fact, the official photographer that was actually collected and paid for the wedding itself will not be able to view, will not be able to take a good shot without you photobombing the pictures and videos. They are like that. So our job for that day was clearing, more like doing security for the bride. That one is bam. But imagine she's doing maid of honor and she's seated. All she's doing is fanning the bride, helping her to carry this thing. Some things will not go well. So sometimes we have to choose according to duties and who will serve this duty better. Now, choosing a sister that does not feel indebted. Okay, a friend of mine was telling me that the sister was getting married, and I was like, you'll be the maid of honor. Yeah, and she's not doing maid of honor. That she'll not be carrying clothes, fanning her. Which kind of nonsense is that one? That she's not interested. Imagine the elder sister. You can't blame her. That is how she feels. But imagine the elder sister now forces her that no, she must do maid of honor by force. That is how you will now see the wedding on the wedding day. Fan your sister is a lie. She will not fan. She will not be fanning her, carrying big balloon dress. Say no. You will just sit down somewhere. They will send her here and say she will not want to go because she will not feel indebted. She will not feel like this is what I want meant to do. She will feel like you are sending her unnecessary errands. Like maybe you are treating her more like a servant instead of a sister. Did you get? So you don't take those kind of sisters that are not indebted to you. No. It's actually a very big mistake on a lot of people's part. Now, choosing a controlling big sister, that's another thing. You will be wondering who chooses a big sister for wedding. I've actually been to a wedding that the bridesmaid of honor was older than the bride, and she was controlling. Like, okay, go to no, don't sit down there. No, no, don't decorate the car. You don't need it. It's not good. It's a waste time. Now, bride should be ready. 19 9 minutes to 10, that is when the mass will start or the church service will start. And did you get like a controlling big sister that you won't, it's your day, you won't have the time, you won't be able to decide what you want to do? My sister, I don't do that kind of mistake. Oh, like, who even does? She said I've gone to a wedding and I was so confused that day, that why should this girl use this kind of person like for bridesmaid of honor? Ha. Please, oh, if you are watching this video, don't do that kind of mistake. Even if you don't see anybody to use as your bridesmaid of honor, don't choose anybody. That is the point. I've been to a wedding that she did not have bridesmaid of honor, and the heads did not turn upside down. Things were normal. She had other people. She didn't even have all this set of covertly. She only had this the small baby that used to carry flower and the set of the small babies, and that was all. It was her sisters in a gele, like well dressed, doing the necessary errands and everything. Now, busy sisters. You can't afford to use your sister who is going to be busy for maid of honor, like very, very, very busy, and you now use her for maid of honor. You are limiting what she should do. You are limiting her responsibility. I've told you, don't pick a sister that doesn't feel indebted, that will not do anything at all. Some are like that. Now, don't choose a sister that will now be busy, because you can't afford to snap. And almost all the pictures you have, you do not see maid of honor, and she's meant to be beside the bride almost in all the pictures. I noticed that so far. And you now choose someone that is busy, that doesn't even have time to see, that is trying to sort things out innocently. And even you, she doesn't have your time. Maybe the fanning, the carrying of the big baskets, like, I mean, the Cinderella stuff and all. And you did not have anybody to help you. Now you are allowing is the groom, our husband, new husband, that will not be able to carry your this thing when you want to work. You can't afford to choose that kind of sister. I'm not saying they are doing bad. Those kind of sisters are top notch, but you give them another responsibility. You can't afford to have them as a maid of honor, and you get to need someone to, okay, you are on the stage, you want to quickly send someone to call somebody, tell mommy this, tell daddy this. You do not have anybody around because why? She's busy like sorting things out. They are good sisters, but you have other things. Let them wear fine clothes and tie gele and do their responsibilities. Now, another very big mistake that people do, you don't choose your maid of honor from a group you belong to. Who does that? For instance, sisters, you no get, cousin, you no get, friend, you no get. But because I am in association of single girls, you pick from there, from the group you belong, someone you don't know so well, you're not so close to, alright? Maybe because church member, she's my church member, she fits in, my maid of honor. You now choose them. Somebody you don't know. Hi. My sister is a very big mistake. Let me start telling you why. Number one, he doesn't know a lot of people. She doesn't know what you need to do. She doesn't know, okay, go and pick, maybe somebody is coming from Kutuwenji and you need to pick the person. Please go and pick this person. She doesn't know. Like, you are not so close. All you know is, she's my sister in the Lord. No, she's my sister in the singles group. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And those kind of people used to turn out funny. Okay, thank you. You wonder that I have another example for you. You wonder why I have so much example. Yes, now I like going to wedding, like, because I love love. I love love so much. So I used to go to weddings, gone, and I would just be looking and be observing what's going on. I went to for a wedding. I know that bride is my friend, and I know the other friends she has. So I was expecting the bridesmaid of honor to either be from a group of friends or sister. I just saw this new face, bridesmaid of honor, maid of honor. Like, I felt like, nice one. And I did not know this is your friend though. She was not like, no, she's my sister in the church. Gengeng. My brain first do gengeng. Sister in church? What? And my sister, that was how the sister was doing. Sit down somewhere. She wasn't doing much. And they said, traditional outfit. She came out and said, and she brought a different clothes from what the bride asked us to wear. Ah, she was like, because she thought it's going to be better, that since we it's a good day for the Lord, blah blah blah. Chill. Bride wear clothes finish. She was looking good, as a bride. My sister can't come and wear clothes. Clothes come fine. Pass bride home. Hey, his sister in the Lord now. They know how to talk to her. They know how to observe. They know how to. I was just thinking, who does this? Why is she this dressed and the bride is this dressed? You will now be looking for the bride among the two of them. As if that was not enough. That was how, now, as friends of the bride, were dancing, picking money from the floor, like as they were spraying the bride now, and were picking money. Shebi, you are bridesmaid of honor. Number one is I've never heard where they say bridesmaid of honor for traditional wedding. All I know is friends of the bride and they follow. But she said she's also bridesmaid of honor for traditional wedding. That's why she's dressed so big. People that don't know the bride, they were always thinking she was the bride, and would be like, ah, no, this is Yahoo. The thing was so annoying. Like, I don't know if you're feeling how I was. See, you can't feel how I was feeling that day. I don't know if you're feeling it as I'm saying it now. I just hope I'm not talking too much, like too stretchy for you to get. And okay, as if that was not enough. Oh yeah, now sister, the picking money should be your bridesmaid of honor for traditional wedding. I pick money that they are spending on bride. She says she's as dressed as this, and she be picking money. Hey, hey, Egbami. You are as dressed as this, so you cannot pick money. So why are you doing bridesmaid of honor? Like, I was really pissed. I was so pissed, and I just told myself that looks like they need to actually take ladies on things, do's and don'ts when planning for a wedding. I think that class needs to hold, and that is one of the reasons I'm doing this anyway. So please don't just go and choose anybody from nowhere as your maid of honor. Now, don't choose somebody that will not feel honored. There was a wedding I went to too. The bridesmaid of honor was the cousin, and it was perfect. Like, I so loved it. She knew what to do. She knew the right family members. At the same time, she's a cousin now. She came from maybe family like far, not as if she's living with the bride before. So she did not have too much responsibilities like go and carry water, go and do this one, or she need to meet mommy Labaja for that this time I do. No, she was there with the bride, almost all through, running the necessary errands. And sincerely, to me, I just felt like this is perfect, like very very perfect. And she felt honored, like you can choose me as a bridesmaid of honor. Like, I feel so honored. You can choose anybody, but another thing is you can't afford to choose somebody who does not feel honored. Like, work could, because the person will not feel indebted, will not feel responsible, will be feeling like sha, like I don't know, just don't choose that kind of person. Another thing is, okay, I've spoken about don't choose a busy bestie, okay, and don't choose a less busy one either. Choose the one that will do the job for you. Some besties are, they will, in fact, they will not allow you to sweat one drop like this. They will not allow your clothes to roll on the floor. Like, and it's not as if they're busy attending to family issues. Then those kind of besties, you can choose them. But your bestie that is busy, that is very, very busy, that will go and meet somebody, that have to sort out this, that if chair is not complete, she has to go and carry the chair. Those kind of ones, their duties and responsibilities. Pick it according to their roles. Now, who should you choose as your your bridesmaid of honor? A person who will remind you what to do, when to do it, people to reach out to, and who will still do our duties, such as fanning you, being there for you, carrying your big Cinderella clothes in case you have one, or the ones flowing on the floor, help you adjust your veil when you need it. Like, who will literally fit into all the necessary roles the bridesmaid of honor needs to, and who will be able to do it correctly. Not the one that will be too busy, not the one that will be feeling like you are disturbing her. Don't just choose for choosing sake. It's better you don't have any. Like, you have this that you don't have. In fact, when you don't have, people will come and do those roles for you. Yeah, sincerely. Some your aunt may be there to just not dress as a bridesmaid or honor, but to do necessary things, maybe adjust your veil or do some other things. Instead of you having a bridesmaid of honor that will be useless, that will not do anything, that will be controlling you, that will be controlling the wedding. God, no, sincerely. And that is why I'm here. I hope you've learned. So today, I actually spoke less. I really wanted to be straight to the point all through without having to beat around the bush. But I also needed to have explained some, and that is why I have. So, so please, when you are planning to choose your bridesmaid of honor, make sure you choose a bridesmaid of honor. Someone who will feel honored to be your bridesmaid, who will feel responsible, and who will not be missing in the wedding pictures because because she's too busy. No, 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 no. That won't be good. So this is where I'll be ending this short for choosing your bridesmaid of honor. There will be more lessons to learn, more things to talk about on this channel from your girl, Lupe Dita. Until then, bye. I assume I'm not yet so used to this YouTube stuff. I didn't tell you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. Let me Kukuma use it as a begging something. Please, please, please subscribe, please. And like this video. Please, please. Thank you.